Well, I can't stand the shame anymore. Bite my bottom lip. Well, I can't stand the pain anymore. We'll sing our ain't no end. We'll never fail. No one really gets hurt. No one really dies. It's hell, there's a war. Just a scenery, see this one. Another stray bullet, and it's right square, right between the eyes. The sun's on the shoulders, not feeling so. Shorty says that.
Very naughty boy.
I fucking feel like it. Like.
It is incredibly naughty.
But you weren't naughty on stage. Completely. I did see some naughtiness on stage.
Well, yeah. I tend to have to spit a lot because I've got bad teeth, bad lips. You know, like I'm not built for this anymore. I used to be about 2 stone thinner. So like, as you get a bit older, I know I'm not as old as him, but as you get a bit older, it gets harder. Like, definitely. Like.
Well, you know, it's being unemployed. That's the thing.
That's true. Yeah.
It's gonna stick, Jake. It's gonna stick.
I know.
Anybody who saw you tonight will be talking about you being unemployed.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'm not technically unemployed. I just wanted to, make out like I'm not. I've finished my last one job. I've got a month off to fuck about and do rebellion, that kind of thing. And I start a new job in September. So I've got another 50 years ahead of me. I'm not fucking lying. Definitely not. But yeah, for the next month, I'm free as a fucking bird. It's nice.
No, that's not a bad thing. I'm a little jealous of him.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of him, yeah.
Well, in, 2 years' time, at the age of 67, you'll be able to retire.
You do have
It's not far off true, actually.
I don't even want to talk about those years.
Nope.
And I understand that you've just put out a new album with an American label.
It was a split EP, a split 7-inch. Yeah, we've not done an album yet. We keep just doing little splits. We haven't got the fucking.
Yeah, the only album we've done is a compilation of all the singles we did to round them up, to just have them. But we haven't actually done an album.
Yeah.
We've done 6 tracks. We've done 4 tracks. We've done splits.
Yeah.
But the album's coming.
The album's coming.
Everybody's waiting.
Yes. We are.
Every year we get it going, we get a momentum, then we lose a drummer. We've been through how many drummers in the last 4 years?
7. I think we've had 5 proper ones and 2 stand-ins. Yeah.
Line up now solid as fuck, so hopefully it's all right. But
and Jake's got all this time on his hands, hasn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
He should be banging out the old.
He should be writing all these songs.
So it takes me so fucking long to write songs, but it will come. We will do an album. Hopefully, get started on it later this year. Yeah. That's what I'm talking at. I don't know.
Sorry, Jake. The single is a split with a band called Needles Pins. It's on all in vinyl. And they do a series of splits with an English band and an American band. I think they're Canadian actually, so they'd hate that, wouldn't they? They're Canadian.
Oh, not American.
I'm so sorry. Geography wasn't my strongest point. And you do one of your own songs and a cover song, so that's the way they do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was your cover song?
It was a Propaganda by a band called Blitz. Fucking
no connection at all. Though.
You have no idea how to play that song. You've never heard it before.
I have heard it, but not played like that.
No.
Yeah.
So, when was it? 1981 that song came out?
Yeah, 81, yeah.
So
yeah.
What, 30?
Cheeky bastard.
Well, we cover Propaganda by Blitz, obviously Mackie's old band. The whole fucking time we've been together, 8 years, is Epic Problem, and every fucking year it's, do Blitz, why don't you do Blitz? I don't know, I love Blitz, I'm from New Mills, I grew up listening to fucking Blitz, it was my Friday night anthems, a lot of it, but I don't know,
Yeah, when the band started, we never wanted to rely on it.
No.
People have asked, believe me, many people have asked, do a gig, do Blitz and everything, but it doesn't sit well with me. I'm not really into these bands who just have
reform on a name, one original member.
I'm not really into it.
You left Blitz 10 years before I was born. You know what I mean? So it's it's not relevant to me in that sense. It's relevant.
He's just
to me.
made me feel like grandma.
Man. He does it to me all the time. You know what he says? It says back in the day, right? He hasn't got a fucking back in the day.
His day was, 1990.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. No, but I mean the Blitz thing. We didn't want to rely on the name. Obviously, we have had a few gigs because of the name. We might, if it's going down well, we might do Razors, we might do Warwick, the odd one. But we don't want to rely on it. We wanted to write new stuff, be creative, not cash in on the old name. What would the point in me dragging my mates to Rebellion to play a fucking set of songs but he wasn't even born? You know what I mean? It's like
songs that you performed long ago, and the band ended.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it. It was a big part of my life, and then there was a big gap in my life, and then there was room to do stuff again, and we did stuff again.
Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I didn't even when I first get into punk rock, 13, 14. We're only talking early 2000s kind of thing. I didn't know who fucking Blitz were. I had CDs and tapes. I did actually have tapes, so I was one of the last ones to have tapes, I imagine, in my generation. I love listening to them bands. I grew up listening to Blitz, and when I found out from New Mills, fucking amazing. My dad, Kathy's partner, he was, oh yeah, well, Mackie, he lives up near the cricket club, and I was like, what do you mean? It's like Mackie from Blitz, and I didn't think much of it, but then it was like, oh fucking hell, I've never had pride of where I'm from before. I was born in Liverpool, I moved around all my fucking life, it's actually wow, I'm from the same fucking town as that band that I used to listen to as a kid.
We're waiting for the blue plaque.
That's it,
It's not gone up yet.
And then, what was it, 2010?
Yeah, 10, 11, yeah.
Yeah, I was at my dad's, I was living at my dad's because I didn't have a house of my own. And some guy I'd never met before knocked on my door, so like, do you want to be in a band? This was genuinely how it happened.
Is it really what happened?
Yeah,
you just showed up?
I had some songs I hadn't played for years. I knew Jake's dad. And he said, my son plays in bands and he's fucking, he's in the Czech Republic and he's all over. And I thought, oh, he is. I've been
touring since I was a kid, all around old bands, Kamikaze, Sperm, Dangerfields. It sounds like I'm name dropping, but when I say back in the day, I do mean 15 years ago because that's how long I've been doing it, But anyway, yeah. You knocked on my door, said, do you want to sing in these? I was like, well, I don't really ever played guitar in bands. I never sung,
I knew Jake had done a bit of backing singing, but he wasn't a singer. But I had these songs. I was a bass player in Blitz and I got a guitar and I wrote a few songs and I thought, I can't sing for shit, right? I could just about get by now. But then I couldn't. I thought, who do I know who's a singer? Andy said his son sang.
Well, to be fair, my dad said, I'll do it if you want to do like
my dad.
Yeah. But,
he won't mind me. I wanted young guns to carry me.
That's it. They've got the stamina. You can kind of step back, put your little headband on, your sweatband.
You say that, mate.
That's a private thing. The headband.
Nobody saw that tonight.
You're gonna outlive me, like.
And how the band. That was how the band started. I got Jake. Yeah. We got some songs together. The first songs we did, we released, didn't we? And everything we've done since then has been released. So that's why we haven't got an album. It's not like we can stockpile stuff.
No.
So
we're not prolific enough, I guess. Being that, like, family, kids,
it's
a lot of work. It is,
we can't.
We've been together for 8 years, and if the amount that we've done, you could probably do it in a couple of years. But no, it's more about the love for it, And no ambition to kind of do Blitz, do like cashing on a name. No ambition to kind of like go too far. It's just for the fucking love of it, and we do love it. We love each other. Me, you and Maury. I know James is a newish addition, but
yeah, we've been through a lot of shit, drummers leaving and all that. Jake fucked his hand up, I fucked my finger up. I had a fucking art thing. We've had all kinds of shit that people don't remotely interested in.
Oh yeah, no gives a fuck, but we lose presence. We do it, get out, and then I fall off my motorbike again. Fucking drummer leaves, So it's been a slow process, but we're still fucking doing it.
We've had a blast. We've been to Germany, Spain, Sweden, France. We've been everywhere. Yeah. We've played to no people at some of these places.
That's everybody. Every single band out there has played to
even
two
the big
people.
Bands, even the big bands.
Everybody starts that way.
Fucking, like, the amount of times, we travel the fucking 1,300 miles to play in front of no one, but fuck it, to be able to still do it, to be able to still get in a van, fuck off to somewhere else. I still fucking love it. Call it juvenile, call it what the fuck you want.
Some road trip in it with a gig thrown in.
That's it, you know, like, that's it. Like.
You've been invited to go,
Yeah.
and you get a road trip on top.
That's it. You get
a
to
little
see-
bit of a holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Will.
Meet loads of people you're never going to meet again, or or you might meet at the odd festival, and mate, that's just how it is.
No, it's a beautiful thing, and that's what I love about punk rock. You know, like, it's why it's always been a big part of my life, and why it's still plugging away at it, but not for any reason other than the fact that I love it. I'll do it for anyone else, and do it for you free. You know, like, that's it. Like, yeah.
And why have you stuck? Why did you come back to punk?
Why did I come back? I never got out of punk. I was always into it, but I got out of bands and all that kind of thing. And I don't know, I lost my mojo, I suppose. But when my girls had grown up and they didn't want dad anymore specifically, apart from taxi and money, I sat there with quite a lot of time on my hands and I thought, I'm going to have another crack at this, I think. No, but I mean, I wouldn't have done. I didn't want to get a load of fat old bald blokes my age and do a band, right? I didn't want that. So luckily, I got Jake right, and he's young. You know,
I was.
it could have
I was a teenager.
Yeah.
I'm not anymore. I'm nearly 30 now.
It could have gone tits up and not happened, But I just thought, well, it wasn't. I didn't feel unfulfilled. Blitz didn't do half as much as they should have done. And I like. Sounds fucking corny, doesn't it, coming out of your mouth? I like the creative process, and I like being in a room banging out music with my mates, and that gets you anywhere after that. That's fucking ace, if
I
not.
completely get that one.
Yeah.
I totally understand where you're coming from with it. And that is, to me, what music and punk is all about. It's just getting out there, having fun. If you got the talent, use it, do it, have fun with it, and just be a part of a thing, of a movement.
We've got to meet some amazing people and play with some of our favourite bands, and even have some of our favourite singers sing on our records.
Oh yeah,
So,
right, yeah.
fucking
Like,
Like who? Anybody?
Jesse Thorst. Go on, Jake.
well, we did a split with a band called The Slow Death from Minnesota, and my dad put me onto this band when I was about 20, 21. And my favourite fucking band of all time. They were, still are. And then we ended up somehow. They came up blagging a tour with them. I don't know how fucking we did it, but our drummer left just before we went on tour. So we had 2 stand-ins for the tour. Whatever. It was great fun. It was great to be. And then we did a split 7-inch again. And it sound to anyone who didn't know it wouldn't be fuck all. But for me, it was a big fucking deal.
His favourite singer. Said I want to sing. Let's do a split and I'll sing.
And it sounds like we're bragging, but it's not. It's more about the fact that that's the beautiful thing about punk rock. Cross the ocean, whatever. It's all for the love of it, and that was cool as fuck for me.
And he said put it out on Rad Girlfriend, which we're plugging here.
Here we go.
Because I know you know them, because I saw the interview you did with Raging Nathans.
Yes, oh, they're brilliant guys.
Yeah.
Brilliant band, brilliant guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, but there's no way we would have met Jesse, and Dave and those guys, is there? Had it not been for that. I mean, we did about, 6 or 7 dates. Like I say, the drummer left and we winged it. But fucking hell, we met people. We're going to be friends forever, I would imagine.
Mate, it's fucking meant for me. It is, as a young, insecure, fucking little punk rock dickhead kid, I never imagined, I don't mean, there's no hero worship about it. It's more just about that kind of I'm getting to an age where actually, I can get out there and do it. I'm not under any supervision. I can do it now, and that was cool for me at the age of 13, 14. Should have been in school, but I wasn't.
Well, being a punk.
Pretty much, fucking hell. Yeah.
School, fuck that shit.
Yeah, kind of regret that a little bit, but no, it was the making of it in a lot of ways, and still, I guess now it's like almost the other side of the coin. Still being able to do it whilst having to fucking work all the time, whilst having to support yourself, that kind of thing, which I was doing then, but I didn't give a fuck. I had no one I cared about, so as you get older. Sorry, I don't keep doing it. But what I'm saying is being able to still do it for the love of it, still have such a beautiful scene, beautiful people surrounding. It's such a thing to be a part of. I'm humbled every fucking day by it, and that's why I carry on doing it.
I think that you can take solace in the fact that in 20 or 30 years, somebody's going to be saying the same exact things to him that he's saying to you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he'll be the old man then.
Yeah.
You say that, I reckon in 20 or 30 years,
might
Mac
not
will
make
be
it
sat
the way he's
there-
going on.
Mac will be sat there on my tombstone having this same interview, you know, like, well, he tried his best. Like,
that top step.
pretty
Oh,
much,
Jake, he
yeah.
was
Mac
a
will be
great
sat there
guy.
at the age of 130, sat there on my tombstone,
I've
you
been
know. Like,
cryogenically frozen now. We're going to wheel me out of rebellion.
that's what we're doing next, isn't it? Getting you back in your cryo chamber. like.
Yeah. I'll go in tonight for 12 hours.
I'm taking your secrets for a long
Yeah.
life then. And I want to thank you guys very much for talking with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we look forward to you finally getting that album put together.
Yeah.
One day. One fucking day.
We want it to be good. You know, I mean, everybody says that, don't they? But you know, you don't want to just cobble together 10 songs. You know, you want it to be something. If we don't do anything else, we made a killer album. We will do it.
Or an album.
An album
yeah.
with one killer song on.
That's it, yeah.
No, I get the feeling it will be a killer album when it finally comes. In the meantime, we'll go with those EPs, 7 inches.
Yeah, there's plenty out there. Yeah, it's all out there. Bandcamp, whatever.
All only ever released on vinyl
Yeah,
because
everything's
we're that
on
hipster,
vinyl.
you know, like. But it's all free to download somewhere, you know.
It's
I'm
all on
fucking
the
hell.
internet
Like,
if people want to check it out.
we live in a great age whereby music is so accessible and. Yeah, fucking hell, take it. You know, I don't give a fuck. If I didn't do it for anything other than people to hear it, you know, like, and yeah.
Not in it for the money.
Oh well.
I wish we were. There's fucking no money.
In the wrong fucking game if I was looking for that. Fucking hell, like.
Exactly.
We could do a tribute band, I suppose. They make a shed load of money, don't they?
You know, I do know of a band you might be able to do a tribute act of.
Gonna don the old blonde wig.
Yeah, why
Where
not?
was his headband?
All right, it's up there still. It's your shirt sleeve.
And yeah. Let's have them a grow a big moustache. Write some weird as fuck songs. The rest of it, no. Rest his soul. We're not Blitz. We're never going to be fucking Blitz. We're never going to do Blitz. Like, I love that band.
I would be disappointed because I think Blitz
I would-
needs to stay where they are.
I would be disappointed in myself for doing it. I wouldn't be able to look in the mirror.
I get that completely.
I can't do that already. So I mean, like.
I can look, but I can't see anything.
That's it. Thanks again, guys,
You're
and
welcome.
I hope to see you again soon.
Okay. Yeah, we're playing Rebellion, but we're only playing acoustic.
That's just me and you, innit?
That's just me and Jay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That'll be good.
A bit more sedate.
No.
No.
It'll just be a little bit softer.
Yeah.
A bit less sweaty, mate. No, it won't be less sweaty, will it? No.
No, I mean, I don't know. We got asked to do it, and so we're doing it. So.
Acoustic.
Acoustic.
To be fair, most of our songs are written
Yeah,
acoustic.
they
That's-
like that, and then we fuck them up with drums and distortion.
There you go. You just have to have your distortion in the fingers. That's it, and you'll be good.
We'll just get you telling jokes and, you know.
Stand up.
It'll be the comedy show.
Natural persona that we have.
There's a comedy show in there, isn't there?
Usually is
The
somewhere.
acoustic stage thing. Yeah.
I'll get you on that then.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
all right. Not me, fucking hell. I'll be too drunk at that point. Like. Right, sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that it? Yeah.
that's it. Thank you, guys.
Painless. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
pal.
you.